Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. I want to tell you a little bit about myself, how I started getting into bonsai and plants, but I was interested in the plants since I was a kid. My mom used to, back then, the rag man used to go through the alley with a horse and a buggy type carriage and pick up all the scrap and everything. And my mom, when she'd hear him calling out, we'd run outside with a bucket and run behind the horses, and if the horses pooped, we'd pick it up for the garden. So that's my beginning. But through the years, that's all I was. That's why I got the nickname Farmer from all my friends. But in order to get credibility, because people are saying, oh, you didn't go to school for this or that. So what I did is they had a nice course at Daly College. I took the course. It was a 9-month course. I had a great teacher, Dominic. He taught us a lot. So just so you know that I did graduate, here's my diploma and certificate, because I did courses through the Cooperative Extension Agent on lawn care. And here's my first nursery, my first license to practice landscape. But I didn't really do it. I just did it to help people out. I wasn't in it for the money or anything like that there. But Dominic hooked us up to some great stuff. It was a great course. We went to different nurseries where we went into planting, doing cuttings, all sorts of cuttings. We went to different ways of pruning things. We went into tree identification. We did a whole bunch, and I did this while working in a factory 10 to 12 hours, and then when the class was at night, because that's the only time I was able to take the class, that's when I took it. But Dominic hooked me up into a couple of good, one real good book, and the Cook County Extension Agent through the University of Illinois College of Agriculture, they also picked me up with another good book on pruning. And these books, who knew that landscapers were taught grow and clip bonsai methods, only they did it for nursery stock. Now, since the dead of winter's passed and I couldn't get out there with all the snow and stuff to prune my trees, this pruning book is an excellent book on when and how to prune your trees, what type, when in the year to prune it, spring, summer, fall, or winter. It'll give you all the information in this book. It's a fascinating little book. You can see it shows you how to do how the water goes up in the tree and the nutrients, the different types of framework on the plant. Okay, let's show you something else here. I got it all marked off. Look at how they thin the trees. So that's another form of grow and clip bonsai, only done in landscape form. Here's more on shrubs and how to prune them and everything. So this is a very fascinating book, and it goes through everything: roses, rhododendrons, evergreen trees, deciduous trees, ornamental trees, fruit trees. It tells you everything. And here's about the maple. Since I bypassed the dead of winter, it says do not prune in spring because of the tendency to bleed profusely. You can either do it in the fall or early summer. And it gives you every tree when to prune and when not to prune. And this one I got through the Cooperative Extension Agency because Dominic told us who to go and look up. And through him, I got a lot of nice pamphlets. They weren't that expensive. Like this book here, I think I paid like $5 back then. But it shows you the incorrect way of pruning. And Dominic told us about his horror stories when he was first learning how to do his landscape and pruning trees. If you cut too close, if you cut up over here and it's a heavy branch, it'll tend to rip and tear off the bark all the way to the bottom of the tree, so that's no good. So it tells you in the book exactly how to cut it in 4 easy steps without damaging the tree or the bark. But it's another good and fascinating book. Then it tells you when to prune also. So if you come in mind to getting some some books, these are the books I recommend. Dominic taught us all the things he used to do as a landscaper. I still get my landscape license every year, but even though I don't do it, just so I keep my credibility. And the landscape license opened the doors for me to go to all kinds of landscape conventions where only landscapers can get in. And I seen a lot of trees, a lot of new varieties that were coming in before anybody else did. So it was a good experience. So that's a little bit about me and my books, and I recommend these 2 books highly. First book is the Pruning Handbook by Roy L. Hudson, and the second book is Pruning. This here book is Pruning and Care of Trees and Shrubs, prepared by F.A. Giles. It's a University of Illinois College agricultural book. They're fantastic books. I haven't done no bonsai today because it's cold. It's 37 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 degrees Celsius, cloudy, windy. So today's the day to stay home and check up on my books and check up on my trees that I want to prune this year. So rely on your books, do some good reading. Today's Friday night, it's dance night. Grab your wife, your loved one, kick the table and chairs out of the way, put on some of your favorite big band music, make yourself a nice pot of tea. After you get done dancing, sit down, relax with a cup of tea and enjoy the evening. So I thank you for coming to this short little introduction to myself and my books. You take care and have a great evening and a great day. And to my landscape teacher Dominic, thank you for all the good ideas you gave me in life. I graduated in 1991, so it's been a while, but I hang in there. You take care, and thank you for coming to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Good day, everybody.